Good morning, students. Welcome to our class. So, today we are going to start a new poem from your book, The Hive. Good morning, Mandira. Okay, so today we will start a poem that is the Lake Isle of Innisfree. The Lake Isle of Innisfree. The Lake Isle of Innisfree. Good morning, Malloy. So, I'm just waiting for everyone to be present, and then I will start the poem. So, are you ready, students? Good morning, Reverend Shankar. Okay, so I hope everyone is there. So we will start the poem, "The Lake Isle of Innisfree." That is from your book, The Hive, and it is General English, page number 54. Okay, you can take out your book if you have it. If you have your book with you, that will be good enough to see the poem properly. Okay. So are you ready, students? Okay, so I will start now. So the Lake Isle of Innisfree. Lake Isle of Innisfree, okay? So the Lake Isle of Innisfree, written by William Butler Yeats. Okay, this is a poem written by William Butler Yeats. So now, before going to the poem, let's see about the poet, a little bit about the poet. William Butler Yeats, he was born on 13 June 1865 and died on 28 January 1939, okay? And he was an Irish poet. Irish poet. Irish belongs to Ireland. Okay, he was an Irish poet, and he was awarded a Nobel Prize in Literature in 1923. Okay, so that is about little bit about the poet. About the poet William Butler Yeats. Clear, everyone? So he was a famous poet of that time, and of course he write about the nature and all. Today the poem The Lake Isle of Innisfree is actually related, somehow related with the poet, where he actually expresses his uh, good morning sorrow. He expresses where he actually expresses his emotions and his feelings towards nature and towards the place where he actually lives during his childhood. Okay. So before going to the poem, let's see the introduction of the poem. This poem is actually a lyric. Lyric, it means musical poem. It is actually a musical poem related with it is a song, uh, and that explores the poet's longing for the peace and tranquility of industry, and that actually explores the poet's wanting. He wants some peace and tranquility. So in search of peace and tranquility, he just wants to go to Innisfree. So there, what he actually expresses in this poem, that why he wants to go there, or go to Innisfree. So he is actually searching peace, somewhere peace, as he's almost fed up of the life where he is now actually. As people are running after materialistic, as it was a materialistic world. So that's why he want to live a peaceful life. So to live a peaceful life, he somehow remembered the place where he has actually left before. That is what where he had lived before. That is Innisfree. Somehow he has spent some of his time there when he was a child. So the poet's longing for peace and tranquility of Innisfree, a place where he spent a lot of time as a boy. So he has spent his time in Innisfree. As a boy, he has spent some of his time. Yes, I can see everyone. Good morning, everyone. We have already started the class, and I'm giving you the introduction of the poem, The Lake Isle of Innisfree. Okay. So it is a very quiet place. Innisfree is actually a very quiet and calm place, and that is the reason why the poet actually wants to go there and child spend his time there. As a childhood, he has spent most of the time there, and he knows about the peaceful situation of that place. So that is the reason why he wants to go there, and he has lots of memories related with his childhood. He has lots of memories about this place, uh, about the place in a street. Okay, clear everyone? Now let's go to the poem. Okay, so what the poet expresses in the poem, The Lake Isle of Innisfree. As we have already known, the poet, he wants to go there as he has spent most of the time, most his childhood there in Innisfree. He know he knows about Innisfree, what kind of place it is. It is a very beautiful place, and that is the reason why he wants to go there. So he wants to just leave that materialistic world as he's living in the world where people are just running after money, as people have no time to spend with the nature. So he wants some calm and sweet place where he will be totally alone, where no one will be there to disturb him. So as then he remembered, suddenly he remembered that there is one place called Innisfree where he has actually spent most of his time uh, in that place, and now he's thinking to go there in a spring. Okay, so I will read the poem once and then I will explain line by line. Okay, so you can see the book once. So here you have three stanza in the poem. Okay, the Lake Isle of Innisfree, you have three stanza, and each stanza has 4 lines. Okay, so now I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. 9 windrows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and leave alone in the bee-loud glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the veils of the morning, to where the cricket sings. There's midnights all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of linnet's wings. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement grey. I hear it in the deep earth's core. Okay, so now let's see what the poet actually expresses in the first stanza of the poem, Lake Isle of Innisfree. Okay, so here I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree. The poet, arise here means stand up. He will stand up and he will move on to go to Innisfree. As he is totally ready to go to Innisfree, he has decided that he wants to go to Innisfree. So he will arise now and he will stand up now and he will directly go to Innisfree. And a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. And he will make a small cabin there because as he will go to industry, he will need a house to live in. As he wants to live alone there, he doesn't want any company there. Okay, so as he wants to live alone there, so he will build a small cabin there. Cabin means a small house, a room there for himself, so that he can stay comfortably there. Of clay and wattles, he will make the cabin of clay. Clay means mud, and wattles means some twisted sticks that is used to make fences, or you can say walls and all. Okay, so he will make a small house there, a small room for him with clay and wattles. 9 rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and he will plant some 9 beans of rose. In a row, he will uh, grow some beans. Beans is a vegetable, we know, and of course, while staying there, he also needs some food to eat, isn't it? So he will prepare everything for himself. For him, as he will go there alone, he will be staying there alone. So he will make a small house, as he needs a house to live in, and also uh, while staying there, he will need some food to eat. So that's why he will plant some beans, some 9 rows in a row. He will plant 9 beans of row in a row. Will I have there a hive for the honeybee, and he will also make a hive for the honeybee, as he can gather honey from the honeybee. The whole honey hive he will make it, and then he will also have the honeybee there. He will also get honey from the honeybee hive, and live aloud in the bee loud glade, and there he will just spend his time very peacefully in the bee loud glade. Bee loud means the buzzing sound of the bees. Of course, when he will make a beehive there for the honeybee, there will be the sound, buzzing sound of the bees. Glade means open space, okay, as there will be no one to disturb him. The area is totally open, free space, okay. So he will just live there with the nature. He will live in Innisfree with the nature, and he will not even hear the sound of any human being or any, um, you can say, vehicles or and all, but he will hear the sound of the nature, the natural sound, the sound of the water, or the sound of the birds, or the sound of the bee. So he will be very happy to live there. He will be very happy to spend his time there. And that's why at first he will just wake up from his bed and he will directly go to Innisfree. But after going there, he will need a small house to live in. He will need some food for him also. So he will make a small cabin for himself with some mud and with some bamboo and all. And then he will also plant some bean there. So he will get. Innisfree is a place, okay? In Ireland, you can say it is a place, Innisfree. Okay, Yuvraj? Lake Isle of Innisfree. It's an island, you can say it's an island. Okay? So, and after making room for himself, after planting some vegetables for himself, he will also make a hive there, beehive there, where the honeybee, the bees will provide him. Isle is island, Vinay. Okay? Isle means island. It's an island. Island, Isle. Okay? Lake Isle of Innisfree. So, okay, so the first paragraph, I think you have understood it. Okay, I will just repeat the thing. So in the first stanza, the poet, he will wake up and he will go to Innisfree. And in Innisfree, he will make a small cabin. Okay, he will make a small cabin there with the help of clay and wattles. Wattle is a bamboo, you can say, some that helps us to make houses and all, or benches and all. And he will plant some beans there, some 9 rows of beans there, and he will also make a hive there for the honeybee, where he will be provided with both vegetables and also with the honey. And he will live there very peacefully, without any discomfort, without any disturbance, in with the natural sound of the natural things, like buzzing sound of the bees and all. He will spend his life there. He will spend his time there. Clear, everyone, with first stanza? Is there any doubt with first stanza? Just write it down. I will continue the second stanza. Okay. Now, what he actually expresses in his second stanza. Let's say. And I shall have some peace there. For peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the veils of the morning to where the cricket sings. There midnight's all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of the linnet's wings. So now, in the second stanza, what actually the poet expresses. Actually, he expresses now as he know that he will go to Innisfree. How he has already told how what are the things he is going to make it there. So after having all this thing, now how peace will come there. So he expresses us. He will tell us how peace will come in that Innisfree. So, and I shall have some peace there. He said, yes, now I will have some peace there. For peace comes dropping slow. And he also believed that peace comes very slowly. Peace doesn't come at the moment. It will come gradually, okay? It will come gradually, dropping from the veils of the morning. And this peace will come dropping from the veils of the here veils of the morning, as veil actually means a piece of fine material worn by woman to protect or conceal her the face. Is not it? Veil. Parda you can say. But here veils of the morning is related with the clouds. Okay. Okay, Anju, Sangeeta, first stanza or the second one? You need it. Meaning of bee loud means the buzzing sound of bees. Okay, Malloy? Buzzing sound. The sound of the bees. Now, how the bees create their sound. Buzzing sound. So, that is what bee loud. Sound of the bees. Okay. Okay, I will repeat the first stanza again. In the first stanza, what the poet actually tells that he will arise, means he will stand up and he will go to Innisfree. He will go to Innisfree because he has his longing from many from a long time. He has a he want to go to Innisfree as he has spent most of the time in Innisfree. So as he spent most of the time in Innisfree, he want to go there because he know there is peace and he is fed up of this materialistic world. So that's why he say that he will arise, he will just wake up from the bed and he will go to Innisfree. And after going to Innisfree, he will make a small cabin there, small room for himself, because after going to Innisfree, he will need a house there, is not it? So, and he will build a small house with clay and wattles, with some mud and bamboo. He will make a small room there, and he will also plant some beans there because he will need food to eat, isn't it? So he will plant some beans there, some rows of beans there, and also he will make a honeybee hive, a hive for the honeybee, so that the honeybees will make honey, and this honey, not only the honeybee will enjoy it, but also the poet will enjoy the honey there. And there he will live very peacefully with the sound of with the buzzing sound of the bees. Okay, clear, Sangeeta? Okay, so next stanza, and I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow. So the poet, he says that he will he will get peace there. He know that he will get peace there, but peace will not come at a moment. It will come gradually. It will come slowly. Okay, peace will come slowly. And how it will come slowly? It will come from the veils of the morning. Means from the morning till night, he expresses that the whole day, what are the things he is going to see there, what will give him peace there. So the whole day, the whole description of the whole day he is expressing here in the second stanza. It's an island, Vandira. It's an island. Okay, island, you know it, yeah. So he will not go to a forest or a village type place. It is an island where there is no people, no human being. This is actually an imagination of the poet. Okay, poems are always an imagination of the poet. It doesn't have any fact, but poets, they actually feel that they want to do all those things, and maybe they sometimes they also go to the places. We can say this Innisfree is actually a place in Ireland, is as we have learned about William Butler Yeats, that he is an Irish poet who belongs to Ireland. And here in some cases we can also say this Innisfree is in Ireland. Okay, in Ireland, in an island, sorry, an island, as you know what is island, it's not it, and it is in Ireland, Ireland. It's a place, it's a country, okay. So so it is, we cannot actually say that what it is. It is a village or it is a forest, as we only know that it is a island. Okay. Okay. So, and here he say that he will have some peace as peace comes dropping slow. So the poet expresses that peace will not come at the moment. It will come gradually, very slowly. It will come. No, the poet belongs to Ireland, Ireland, and this Innisfree is an island. Okay, Vinit. The poet is The poet William Butler Yeats. He is an Irish poet who belongs, and this Irish poet it's belong to Ireland, Irel. Second one, what you have written, and here now what the poet is expressing that he wants to go to Innisfree, that is what island. Okay, that Innisfree is an island. Okay. So now here in the second stanza, and I shall have some peace there. For peace comes dropping slow. So he said that he will get peace there. The whole day he will, and he expresses that how the whole day he will get peace. No, like one by one means from the morning till the night. What are the things he is going to? What are the natural things he is going to? Feel it there. He is going to see there, and what are the things that gives him actually peace. So he says that peace comes very slowly, and it comes dropping from the veils of the morning. Here veils means, as we know, veils means parda, but here veils means clouds. Okay, cloud. In the morning, what happened in the morning, as the place is totally covered with, you can say, not only cloud, you can also say fog. It's not a fog. In the morning, whenever you just wake up during the winter season, you cannot see everything there. It's not you cannot see very till a small distance you cannot see because it is totally covered. But here veils means cloud that has covered the morning. That has covered the morning. But when the morning will start, veils of the morning, when the morning will start, then the peace will also come. So peace will come from the dropping from the veils of the morning to where the crickets sing, and peace will come from the when the cloud will just uh, move on, and there will be a new day, then there will be a new morning, and till where he will find peace, till the cricket sing. Cricket is actually an insect that is related with some grasshopper. Okay, cricket is an insect. It is not that game cricket. It's an insect related to the grasshopper with shorter legs. You can see male grasshopper, and they create some kind of noise, a song. They actually they create some music. So they have that capacity to create some music. So he will get a peace when the cricket will sing. He will also get peace. He will just feel the sound of the cricket. He will just enjoy the sound of the cricket because as it is a natural sound, and he will get peace from when the day will start till night. He will get peace, and that peace will come very slowly. It will not come at a moment. Every time he spent there in Innisfree, each and every moment he spent there in Innisfree, he gets peace there. Okay, and then there midnights all a glimmer, and in midnight also he will get peace. As the midnight all a glimmer means the stars will be shining on the sky, and that shining star will also give him peace. That glimmer means shining. Okay, so at midnight, when he will see the sky full of stars, full of shining stars, that shining stars, after looking at that shining star, he will get peace. And noon, a purple glow. And at noon, the color of the noon will be like purplish color. Like when the sun sets, the you can say the color of the sun becomes how, ma'am? Okay, how actually this is see here actually the poet is expressing his own feelings. Okay, now how it becomes like at the night. If you see at night, you can see the stars shining in the skies, not it? So according to the poet, he feel peace with that natural things. Okay, he feel peace there with the natural things, natural objects. So the time, how much time he will spend in the with the nature, there he get peace. It is the poet who actually get peace. Okay, Sarah. So he will get, he will also get peace there. So everyone will, everyone, it doesn't mean that every people in this world get peace in this way. No, every people have their own way of living. The poet has this way of living. The poet actually lives in such a way. He loves peaceful place where there will be no disturbance of anyone, and he loves the natural things. So every natural object of this earth will give him peace. Okay. So so the midnight will be glimmer because as the star will shine, the shining stars will give him peace. And noon a purple color. And at noon, when you see the sun is setting, a purplish color. The sun just left a purplish color, and that purplish color, that color of the sun, the color of the sun will give him peace. Okay. An evening full of linnets wing. And in Innisfree, actually, linnets is a small brown bird, okay, small and gray, brown and gray bird with a short beak. So linnet is actually a bird, okay. So Innisfree, in Innisfree at the evening time, one will have one can actually enjoy the scenario of the linnets flying at their own home. When the night start, what happen? The birds they just fly, and even here also we can see sometimes when the evening, when the in the evening time, if you go outside, you can see that the birds in a group, they just they just flew away to their own houses, not it? At the moment. And it looks very beautiful. So there in Innisfree also the linnets, they just move towards their home. And in evening they will just move towards their home. And while moving, they will leave some wings there. So when they just move, the flapping sound of the linnet's wing also gives the poet peace. So he will feel peace in evening with the while watching the linnets flying back to their home. So in the second stanza, the poet actually tells us that how he will spend his time, how he will get peace from morning to day, as he will be spending his days there. So how he will actually spend the time there from morning to he will be alone there. How he will get peace? So he explain us that in this way he will get peace because each and every moment, each and every time of the whole day he get peace. He enjoy it as every single moment. So in this way he will get peace. Understood, everyone? So I will start the third stanza, okay, the last stanza of the poem. Is there any doubt? Okay. So now in the third stanza, what he actually says. Now, I will arise and go now, for always night and day. I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore. While I stand on the roadway or on the pavement grey, I hear it in deep heart's core. Okay. So now in the third stanza, in the last stanza, what the poet expresses that why he actually wants to go there, why actually this place is attracting him. Uh, in the beginning, we came to know that the poet wants to go to Innisfree, what he will do there. In the second stanza, he expresses us that the whole day, while he will spend the whole day, how he will get peace alone there. In the third stanza, now he says us that why this place is attracting him, it is calling him, why he always is attracted toward this peaceful place. So he says that I will arise and go now, for always. Okay, second stanza. Okay, I will repeat it once. So, in the second stanza, what the poet actually says that he will get peace. He will get peace each and every moment he will get peace. He says that peace comes very slowly, dropping from the waves of the morning. As the morning starts, as the cloud just the covered place, the covered area, uh, the veils of the morning, as the veils means parda, okay? So when the clouds will just move on and there will be a new day, he will get peace. That morning will also give him peace. When the cloud will be totally clear in the sky and there will be a new day, he will get peace. Until the cricket sing, till the sound of the cricket, when he will hear the sound of that insect creating some music, he will get peace. Even the midnight, when he will see at night that the whole sky is actually covered with the shining stars, that shining stars will give him peace. And noon, and at noon, when he will see that the sun is setting, there will be a color of the sun will actually leave a very purplish color. That color, that purple glow, will also give him when the sun uh, will be setting, there will be a purplish color of the sun, and that color will also give him peace. And also in the evening, when the linnet will be moving towards their home in a group, he will also enjoy that moment with the bird. Okay. So now in the third stanza, he says that he will arise and go now. Now he will arise, he will just stand up and he will go. Why? Because every day and night, always night and day means all the time. Always night and day means all the time. He wants to go there because all the time he hears lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore. He hears the sound of the lake water, as when that water just hits its shore. You can say when the water hits a stone, it creates a sound. You have seen the sound of the water. It's not even the water creates some beautiful sound. So the water of the lake, when it just hits the stone, it creates some sound, and he can hear that sound, and this sound is attracting him towards Innisfree. He wants to go there. Till now he has not gone there, but now he expresses that why he wants to go there, because because every night and day, always, all the time, he is hearing the sound of the water lapping with low sounds. Okay, lapping means striking. Okay, the water that is striking on at something, and it creates some kind of sound. Okay, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement grade, and whenever he stand on the roadway or on some pavement gray means you can say the main road, the grayish road. Okay, the color of the road is gray. So the grayish road or he stand on the roadway on the middle of the road, he heard those sound. The sound of the Innisfree attracts him towards it. As he heard it in his deep heart core, in his heart, he can hear the sound of that water, the sound of the water that is lapping by the shore. And whenever he hear everything, he hear the sound of the bird, he hear the sound of each and every natural object. And when he hear that, he heard it not, he hear it through his ear, but he hear in his deep heart core, in the heart core. So when he heard those things, it just attracted him. The Innisfree, the place attracted towards him. It just attracted, and it just call him as it is been waiting for will for the poet. Okay, so in this way the poet expresses us that how he actually uh, why he actually wants to go to Innisfree, how he will spend the whole day and whole night in Innisfree, and how he will get peace in Innisfree. Okay, is there any doubt? Is there any doubt with you? No, no doubt. Okay, so that is what the poem is. So now let's see some literary device here. Literary device means what are the things the poet has expresses. Like in the first stanza, you can see rhyming scheme, no? First, second, third stanza, the rhyming scheme are different. Same. Rhyming scheme means that matches the last word, no? Innisfree, honeybee, mad, glad, slow, glow, sings, wings, then day, grey, shore, core. So these are the rhyming word. Okay. So this rhyming word, the rhyming scheme is like A B A B. Innisfree and honeybee same. So this A, third line is A. So A B. This is B. Second line is B. May. Then the third line is again A. Fourth line is B. So it matches in such a way. Innisfree, honeybee, May, glade. Okay. Second and third stanza are also same. So these are what the rhyming scheme is. If sometime in exam it may come, what is the write the rhyming word for honeybee, or write the rhyming word for maid. You can write glad, slow, glow. Okay, and then you have some repetition. Some words are repeat, like I will arise. Some sentence, I will arise and go now. In the first stanza, and also in this last stanza, you have the same word, I will arise and go now. Okay, repetition. Personification is that. Personification, this veils of the morning. So here, this veils of the morning, personification means what? When a thing, a you can say non-living, living thing and non-living thing are when actually treated as same, they are known as personification. Here, the veils of the morning is treated like a woman. Okay, when a woman's the veil of the woman is just move on, as it is covered, the veil covered her face, beautiful face, and when it just move on, so similarly these clouds move on, and a new day started. So this is what the personification is. And you have some alliteration. Alliteration means some similar consonant sound are repeated. Like you can see here, have. I have 9 green rows. Will I have there? A hive for the honeybee. So hive, her sound, honeybee, her sound, same. Okay, same sound. Consonant sound are there. Again here you can say I hear lake, lake, water lapping, lapping, low. So these are the alliteration. You have the lake L, lapping L, low L. Okay, in this way, these words are repeated again and again. Means words means the same sound are repeated. And then you have a metaphor, an indirect comparison between two things. Okay, and an indirect comparison is shown between two things. Like here we can say whales of the morning. Here it is also actually it is also told to the morning, the cloud of the morning, and also to a woman. Similarly, it has shown some similarity. But these are not so important. Rhyming skills and all are rhyming skill is very important. What are the rhyming words? You can see here. Each and every poem has the rhyming skill, so that one is important. The other things are not important. So that is what we have completed our poem, The Lake Isle of Innisfree. I hope you have understood it. Okay, so the question answer will be given to you later on. There will be a video on question answer. So I hope everyone has understood the poem, The Lake Isle of Innisfree. Okay, so if you have any doubt regarding it, you can just after the end of video here, you can just repeat the video and see it. Okay, you can watch the explanation. There will be no doubt with it. Okay, so students, till then, uh, just take care of your health. Tomorrow we will again meet with some of the new chapters and all. Till then, bye, students.